welcome to my channel, The Baking Diva. For those of you who are new here, my name is Dolores. Before I begin, I'd like to wish everyone a very happy New Year. Those of you that are new here, welcome. And for my loyal and faithful subscribers, it's good to see you again. I know this past year hasn't always been a great one for many people. It's been a rough year, 2023. A lot of you have had health problems. In fact, my husband's been dealing with some health issues, so it's been a struggle this past year. The economy is bad, so a lot of people are having, money issues. People have lost a loved one. But the point is, 2023 has been a rough one for many people. So here we are, New Year's Day, and I'm just hoping that this year brings better luck, health, happiness to all of us. So at the beginning of every year, I always try, because I don't make resolutions. I set up what I call goals. I like that better because I don't keep resolutions. But I set up goals, and I know a lot of other people do too. And many people say, oh, come the new year, after the holidays, I'm going to start eating healthier. I'm going to lose some weight, yada, yada, yada. Well, I bounce up and down with 10 pounds. Several months back, I was 10 pounds less than I am now. And then come the holidays and yada, yada, yada. When you eat everything in sight and you don't pay attention to what you're eating and you don't really care, you're going to eventually put on the pounds. So what I want to do is I would like to lose the 10 pounds that I gained. And I know I can do it. I usually do. And I feel better when I do. So when I start off the beginning of the year, for all of you, I like to start off with some low-carb, keto-friendly recipes, things that are really easy to make, especially things that you can substitute for a full-fat, full-calorie dessert. So today, I am going to make for you low-carb, keto, churro cheesecake. Say it again. So today I'm going to make for you low carb, keto, churro cheesecake taquitos. Did I say that right? I hope so. These are so easy to make and they really are delicious. So what do you say we get going? Let's get started. Oh, and the last time I looked, you're going to believe this. You're not going to believe this. I was one subscriber away from 9,000. So if you're watching today and you haven't already subscribed to my channel, feel free to hit that subscribe and the little bell. You'll be a subscriber. You'll get a notification when I have a new video up, and that's it. And I'll have reached 9,000 subscribers. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, because with 9,000 subscribers, I should be getting more views. And yet views are way, way down. So if you subscribe, make sure you watch my videos. So here we go. The first thing you're going to need, and it's probably the star of the show, are these 0 net carb tortillas. They have the small ones and they have the larger ones. I'm just going to make the small ones today. And these are going to be a delicious snack. And these are made by the company Mission. I'll put a picture in for you. And they're 25 calories for one. And there's 7 grams of fiber and 7 grams of carbohydrates. So these are, you take the 7 grams of the carbs, the 7 grams of the fiber, and it equals 0 net carbs per tortilla. So this is what we're going to use. So let me put these aside. You're also going to need cinnamon, just a regular cinnamon, a little bit of vanilla extract. You're going to need some full-fat cream cheese. I'm going to use probably about maybe 3/4 of an 8-ounce block, but you can judge how much you want to use depending on how many of these taquitos you're making. And I'm going to use some Swerve confectioner's sugar because it's a sweetener, because that's what I have. If you have monk fruit, you can use that. Your favorite non-calorie sweetener, whichever you like. So that's what you're going to need, and you're going to need some butter, and I'll show you why. So first, let me open up these little tortillas. I mean, you can't beat 0 carb tortillas, and they're only 25 calories. So let me take a few of these out. And you see, they're small. I'm just going to place these on my cutting board for now. You can put them on a dish if you want. And I'm going to move this aside a little bit. Okay. Were the holidays good for everyone? My daughter and my son-in-law came down with COVID. They were supposed to be here Christmas Day and they couldn't come. They were pretty darn sick. And then my daughter's in-laws were supposed to come, but they were a little nervous about coming because of the COVID situation and all, so they didn't come. So I did have my son here, my hubby and I, and my 4 grandsons. So it was fine. We made do. It was a little unusual not having the other adults here, but it is what it is. So anyway, I'm going to take my softened cream cheese and I'm going to put it in this bowl. Okay. So as you can see, I've softened it at room temperature, so it'll be easier to mix. Now to this, I want to add some cinnamon. Now, let me just open this. You can add as much or as little as you want. You're not going to add too much, but let me see. I'm going to put enough in there to flavor my cream cheese. If you need a little more, you can put in a little more. If you need a little less, you can put in a little less. Okay. I'm going to add in there a little bit of my confectioner's sweetener. All right. I'm just going to put maybe a couple of spoonfuls in there. And I'm going to put in a touch of a vanilla extract. And I'm going to mix this all together. Like I say, I can give you measurements if you like, but I say give it a try and then taste it and see if you need a little bit more cinnamon or you need a little bit more of the sugar substitute, then just add it. So I'm going to mix this all up till I get it a nice consistency. And then you're going to see I'm going to spread it on these 0 carb tortillas. So let me just mix this off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm going to hold this up for you. I mixed it and I tasted a little bit of it and it tastes just perfect for me. Like I say, if you need a little bit more sweetener or a little bit more cinnamon, just put that in. You want it to be all mixed and a nice consistency. Now I'm going to swing on over here these tortillas, and you can use a spoon or a knife. It's up to you. Let me move my sugar out of the way. And like I say, you can use any confectioner's sweetener that's low calorie, a sugar substitute that you like. So I'm going to take my cream cheese mixture and I'm going to spread it on my tortilla. Not too thin, but not too thick. If you make it too thick, when we cook these, it's going to be messy. They're all going to squish out. So this is good. Very easy recipe to do. I mean, if you just have a craving for a sweet dessert, you can whip these up in no time at all. There we go. Now, I will tell you, if you are not worried about low carb or keto, you can make these with regular sugar. If you don't want to use, you can use regular confectioner's sugar. I mean, you can use low carb, you can use low calorie cream cheese if you want, but I'm sticking with the low carb keto recipe. So this is what I'm doing. Right now I'm making 6. I have enough to make a few more. All right, now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to swing my camera over to the stove where I have a frying pan on there, and I'm going to melt some butter in there. Just regular butter. Here we go. Get this all on here nice. Yeah, I made enough cream cheese to probably do 8 or 10 of them, depending on how much you put on. But remember, don't put too much on. So was Santa good to all of you? They say, what do they say? It's not the presents that are under the tree, it's the people that are around the tree that matters. I did get a very nice present from my hubby. I needed a new phone. And I had like a 7 Plus. And it was serving the purpose, but I take a lot of photographs and videos with my phone. So he got me the latest and greatest, the 15 Pro with the 3 cameras. So I would say that Santa was good to me this year, wouldn't you? Mm-hmm. And of course, I got some other nice things. So what I'm going to do now with these is I'm going to roll them up, just like you would a taquito, just like that. See how easy that is to do? Perfect. Look at that. See? I'm going to roll them up, and then I'm going to head over to my stove to melt my butter in a pan. You don't need a lot of butter, maybe a couple of tablespoons of butter. And then I'm going to bring you over there with me in a minute, and I'm going to show you what we do with these. So delicious. All right. See how easy? And they roll right up. Okay, so don't go away. I'll be right back. I'll meet you at the stove. Okay, so as you can see, I'm melting my butter in the frying pan. When the butter is all melted, we're going to take our taquito, and I like to put it the folded side down. Here we go. You can hear it sizzling. And I'm going to place them just like that. Can put a little bit more cinnamon on them while they're frying in here. Sprinkle a little bit more on there. Okay. And you're going to let them kind of sizzle in the butter for about maybe a minute, not too long. And then we can flip them over. This will give them nice color. If you want, you can put more sugar on them, but I don't think you need to, but it's a matter of taste. I'm going to swing my dish over here to put them in when I'm done. And just on a medium heat there, let them sort of fry in there for about a minute. This is such a yummy, low-carb, keto snack. Imagine these with a nice cup of coffee or tea when you're just having that craving. Maybe you're watching your YouTube videos or something on TV or just reading a book, whatever. All right, so you can hear them sizzling. I'm just going to let them go for a minute. And then I'm going to flip them over. Hear them sizzling? So you don't want to put too much of the filling inside because you don't want it to squirt out all over. So I wanted to start off the new year with a nice low-carb snack for you. And I have a few more that are so easy and so good. So if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe because you won't want to miss them. And you know I do appreciate each and every one of you. So let me see how these are coming. Just gonna flip it over. You see that? Just getting lightly browned. See that? You don't want to burn them. You don't want it to get too well done. That's just about how you want it, right like that. These are cooked cooking faster in the front of the frying pan. Let me just flip that over. These are almost done. Look at that. Hope you can see it. I'm going to sprinkle just a little tiny bit more cinnamon on. Let me give them that nice brown flavor and color. Okay. Look at these babies. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? Oh yeah. Wait till you bite into that. With that little bit of filling inside. These are a cheesecake filled churro taquito. Ready? I mean, who would imagine that something that looks that good and tastes so delicious is so low carb? Yeah, these are pretty much done. I'm going to take this one out. Look at that. Lightly browned on both sides. Let's put it in the dish. Flip that over. Okay. Get rid of a hole of that. See? Doesn't take long at all. Look at that. I'm hoping you can see them. There we go. Sizzling now. The pan is getting hotter. Let me turn it down. When you take them out, you'll see they're nice and a little bit of crunchy on the outside. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You take this baby out. You don't want to get them too well done. And the butter gives them a delicious flavor. I'm going to turn off the gas. And opening a little. Okay. Okay, so here I have them on my plate. Now what I wanted to tell you is you can eat them as is, or you can squirt a little bit of whipped cream on them. So I think I'm going to try it both ways. Let me taste this one plain. Look at this. Oh yeah. I got a napkin here. I can see that cream on the end. Here we go. So good. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That's really good. I'm going to squirt a little whipped cream on it now and see what it tastes like. Now, I didn't want mine real sweet. If you want, you can put more sweetener in there. Let me try it with the whipped cream. So good. You will not think you are eating anything low carb or keto friendly. Absolutely not. So don't just watch me make them, you make them. You won't be sorry. Start off the new year with a yummy tasting low carb dessert and you'll stick with it. So thank you all for watching. I'll put some clips in the video for you. Don't forget to subscribe. And once again, happy 2024 to everyone. See you soon. Toodles.